Hello, my friends. Welcome to this new podcast, live podcast. And today we'll do 20 minutes guided meditation. And I will publish it on my channel so you can rewatch it anytime, anyway. So even if you're not live today, you can watch it later on the channel. It will be published on the channel. So we'll do a 20 minutes guided meditation. Very simple. Just on the sense of being, just the presence of being, and just follow the instructions, relax, and try to approach meditation from a non-human way. I know it's not easy because you're probably a human. That means try to approach meditation not as a means to an end, not as a goal, not even for enlightenment or realization or God realization. Try to just rest and without any kind of goal, any kind of egoic orientation. And the human mind is very much the egoic orientation that is seeking peace and is seeking enlightenment. And the mind is the very thing that is preventing you from reaching enlightenment. So, what we call as God is not a human. So, people are always wondering, does God exist in these things? Human mind will never be able to understand what this or God or whatever is. Because God is not mind. God means going beyond the mind. It has nothing to do with the mind, right? So no matter how clear, no matter how enlightened, no matter how, an individual apparently becomes, it's still just an appearance in God's dream or God's Leela, as we would say in India, like God's play, right? So the orientation of meditation should be very clear from the beginning. We should not meditate with the ego. That means I am doing the meditation, because this will not bring any results. And the human mind is a beautiful, amazing tool that I respect a lot. But for this dimension, just put it aside. Otherwise, you're not going to get this with your mind. You will never get it, right? And you will go crazy. So try to have the right orientation of meditation from the beginning. That means a pure orientation, just like God, because God is purity that is beyond purity, purity that is beyond enlightenment, just isness, right? And then the human mind comes and tries to understand it, which is fine, which is okay. That's also part of his play, right? So we'll start the guided meditation now. If people do come and have questions that they want to ask some questions, you're most welcome to ask your questions. Otherwise, we can start the meditation. Okay? So you can just, because we are starting the meditation doesn't mean I need to become all tense, right? Just relax and don't try to reach anything. Okay, so this is very counterintuitive for the human mind. Just follow the instructions and you'll find what you're looking for. Okay? So keep your eyes closed. We'll start just with a little prayer that we usually do before meditation. You can just listen to the sounds without trying to make any kind of sense out of it, just feeling into it. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, you can just listen to the sound and keep your eyes closed. Okay, so the first thing that is very important in meditation, as we said, is the orientation. So the orientation means I am not trying to get anywhere. I am not trying to attain any state of mind. I'm simply being, just being. Whatever mind state is perceived is not what I am. Let me repeat that. It's very important, right? Whatever mind state, which means, it could be thoughts, emotions, or even more subtle, like energies, Kundalini energies, or heart opening, chakra rising, all this kind of stuff will happen in meditation, and I am supposed to, let it come. Don't try to make any meaning out of it, and just let it go. So any kind of mind states that I can perceive is not what I am, because I am there to perceive it, right? It's very simple. And just stick with that. So just notice that you don't have any control over your next thoughts, your next emotion, your next sensation. And whatever I perceive is not what I am. Thoughts come and go, so they cannot be what I am. Emotions come and go, so they cannot be what I am. Now, more subtle. The prana, like the energy body, right? All those kundalini and all this stuff. People get very entangled with all these states, but this is also just perceived. So this is not what I am. either. So I'm just letting it go. Now notice that the state of meditation is already taking place. And that state, which is not really a state, it simply is, right? Is just observing all of these things which are coming and simply going, over which you have no control whatsoever. Because it's not you. So you can't have control over that which is not you. Now, more subtle, I'm even aware of this body doing the meditation. So we said, I'm not the thoughts that come and go. I am not the emotions that come and go. I'm not even the prana or the heart opening or any kind of feeling of being, because this is here, but another time it won't be here. So this is also not me. So I'm still rejecting all of that. I'm letting it come, but it's not what I am. I want to go to the source of all that, right? I don't want to get stuck in the dream state. Even in the beautiful dream state, I don't want to get stuck there. Now, the body which is sitting here, I am aware, which means I know that my body is here, right? So that which knows that the body is here is that in the body? Find it out. Try it. Let me repeat. We said thoughts, emotions, all of that is in the body, right? Even Kundalini, heart opening, all of that is because we think we are just a body. Now, I'm aware, I know that my body is present. My body is sitting on the chair, and I know that. So, how do I know it? I must exist prior to that, right? Simple, very logical. I'm not making any kind of spiritual nonsense. I'm just seeing things clearly. Whatever I perceive cannot be what I am because I'm here to perceive it. It's very simple, logical. So the body, which is also perceived by something which I don't know what it is yet. I'm not trying to understand it with my mind. People call it consciousness, people call it awareness. This is just words. We don't know what it is, it's just words. All I know is that whatever I am aware of cannot be what I am, because I'm aware of it. It's very simple. So I must exist prior to it. So I'm aware of my body, so I can't be the body. Now, that which is aware of the body, is it far away from you? Don't believe me, do it in your own experience. That which knows that the body is here, is it far away from me? No, right? It's here. Is it making any kind of effort to be here, or is it already here? Just check with yourself. Don't believe me, it won't help you, right? No, it doesn't seem to be making effort. The very presence of effort is also perceived by this place, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter, which doesn't seem to be making any kind of effort, but which notices if effort is still there or not. It doesn't matter, right? Effort might be there, effort might not be there. It doesn't matter. I'm just aware of it. Or as Adyashanti would say, it's very easy not to get attached to the hells. It's much harder not to get attached to the heavens. So just remember this one pointer. Whatever I perceive, I must exist prior to it. Whatever this is. Could be an experience, could be God, could be heart opening, Kundalini, you name it, right? Whatever I perceive, I exist prior to it because I'm aware of it. And that which is simply aware of it, is it making any kind of effort to be aware of it? You might be, but the awareness of it, is it making any kind of effort? Just check, right? No, it doesn't seem to be making any kind of effort. And if effort is there, I'm just here to perceive it. How simple and how life transformative when I know in my heart, in my being, in my guts, that anything that I can perceive is not what I am. How transformative can that be in your life? Do you realize that? Because we get so entangled with things that are simply not what we are. We just identify with those. And for the last 5 minutes, we'll just remain in silence and just remember you're just aware of this. Even the body which is sitting here, I know, okay, I'm aware that my body is here. Therefore, that which is aware, that which knows that the body is here, where is it? Keep your attention there and rest for a few minutes. Take a few deep breaths. You can just inhale and exhale slowly. Inhale and exhale slowly. And one last time. Then you can rub your hands like this and put your hands on your face and open your eyes. So I do hope that you got a real understanding and a clear seeing of what meditation is, and what meditation is not specifically. So the human mind is always trying to get benefits out of things, which is okay. It's the egoic, separate self orientation, even enlightenment, right? That's okay. But if you want truth, if you want reality, we need to go beyond this tendency of trying to get something, this kind of cause and effect. This will lead me to, this will bring me peace, this will bring me alignment. And by doing that, you will get the true alignment, which is that there's only the self and there's only God. And there is only peace and love and truth. So that, my friends, is the true enlightenment, in which you are not there in enlightenment. Otherwise, it's not enlightenment, it's some kind of endarkment, right? So just remember this one thing, that whatever you perceive, you must exist prior to it, even God, as the way humans conceive God. God is beyond all. We cannot understand it, right? But the way humans conceive it, you're also prior to this, because you're just aware of that. And when you're sleeping at night, there is no God, but you are there, right? So you must find, what is this I that is present in the waking, dreaming, and sleeping state? Is it just the body? And don't just believe in it, investigate, and this will change your life. Your life. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for joining, for those who have been able to join. And if you have not, don't worry, I will post the guided meditation on the channel, and you can rewatch it any time. Since there is no time, there is only now, so it's fine. You can rewatch it anytime. Okay? Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Namaste.